my name is Ayça. I'm a creative technologist. Welcome to my digital corner. Today we will talk about an AI workflow called Memory AI Art. And this workflow exists because of three reasons. The first reason is that we are taking a lot of pictures, a lot of videos, but rarely revisit them. Maybe we will watch them when we are old. I'm not sure about why are we taking videos of the fireworks. So in a way, we are all digital hoarding. And how do we activate these datasets, and how do we use these pictures in a way to express ourselves? Because what we experience in life, I don't want to go into philosophy in this video, but what we experience in life is what makes us today. So it's really important to have this content into an art category to prevent this digital hoarding. The second reason is that due to the nature of this experimentation process, it helps you to be more present. It's kind of sad that we need to create digital wellness guidelines, but it's a reality, and we need to be more conscious about what do we put our time on it, and how do we use our limited resource, which is time. So it helps you to be more present in 3D. The third one is really short. It's a new genre of AI art. It's a new opportunity to become part of art history. So before we go into the steps and types of memory AI art, I want to thank the Into UX Design Committee, hosted by Anfisa, and we facilitate a session about AI workflow for storytelling, and their questions and patience with experimentation process really helped me to structure this Figma file. Let me open this Figma file as well. So I'm in a park. Maybe you hear the birds right now. So step one. So there is 3 steps, let's say. Step one is you introduce the concept. You don't need to exactly say this. You can say basically, I will be using an AI workflow. Can you co-create it with me? First, I will give you the content of the workflow. Please read it carefully and assist me on creation process of memory-based scene. So then you give the content workflow. It's for humans to read, but at the same time, it helps AI at the end of the workflow. There is a section for LLM. You can modify that onto your needs. For example, you can say, if you are focusing on a certain decade, you can say that my memory timeline is around 70s and so on. So it helps you to be more consistent with your creation, or certain styles, certain looks, you can define that. After you give the workflow content, it can be any kind of LLM. The third step is the introducing your vision. The most important 3 things is about this is that starting with pen and paper. Before creating any digital influence on your art, you need to be noting down what is the essence of this memory and solidify with pen and paper. Second important thing is that avoiding sharing overly sensitive information. I cannot emphasize this enough. It's really important that sometimes talking with LLMs, if you are not hosting with local, maybe it's more safe if you are doing that, but I'm trying to say, it gives you the sense of privacy. So you need to be cautious that this is a designed experience for people to feel assisted, and it's not your friend, okay? The third one is that leave room for interpretation. What do I mean with that? You don't need to explain everything. Sometimes in your AI art composition, some mysterious element is making it more interesting to look at. You don't need to explain everything. Why do we have this workflow? Because when you use this kind of workflows. You can create your own. It allows the LLM to recognize and assist when it's referenced later. So this structured seed prompt helps the AI to be translated into different mediums. For example, you can ask it to write you to detailed visual prompts, then discuss and iterate on that. Later on, it can give you certain sound prompts. Then you can generate announcement on your AI art. For example, you can say, I will announce this on this platform, and what can I write for people to be more interested that if they don't know me. So this is a very personal art type. If people do not know, yeah, you got already what I'm trying to say. This is an intentional act of remembering and reimagining. The 5 steps, you can go into more detail in the this article, and the titles are that be present before you create. So you need to be thinking about when you are experiencing or when you are recalling the earlier experience, what do I want to remember from this moment? For example, for this, if I would create a memory art on this, it's about to sun go down, and I need to record this video because it's my second attempt in the prior day, and I feel so. If you're not really good at with your emotions, there is this emotion wheel, and you can take a look and be surprised at how many emotions there exist. So the second one is starting with pen and paper. It needs to be something small for you to iterate and construct on your vision. The third one is guiding the AI with purpose. Why do we need this step? Because we need to prevent generic results. So if someone else experienced similar thing, you need to be creating something different than the other person referring similar memory, so make it more yours. Third is iterate with intention. This step has the low resolution test framing and check the composition, is this what you want to see, and so on. 5, create with emotional alignment. Choose what is most resonant to you. There is 3 types of memory AI art. The first one is memory AI art, the regular one, and this is a personal recollection of interpretation, what you are creating. The second one is core memory AI art. This is deeply significant moments, what makes you you, and it's not really structured things about AI art economics in March 2025, but I think it wouldn't be so wrong to say core memory AI art is more expensive than memory AI art. The third version of types of type is relational memory AI art, and this is about reimagining and constructing from another person's experience. So it is something that you do to do understanding the other person, and it's really important that you are cautious about if something you are not telling a good story, but you are intentionally creating to understand and express from understanding from that person's vision. And for example, if you're not part of that culture but you like to observe and understand more, it may be good idea to find someone and check before check its okayness with that person. For these kind of things, I think not only for this, we need to be really patient with each other, like 5 years or so. We need to just calm down and try to understand, oh, what this person is trying to say to me, and take a deep breath and so on. With collaborating with AI also, you need to be sometimes accepting that you will not get the perfect result at first 10th attempt, but there will be the one that it will be what you are looking for. Important considerations. So maybe I should do some cover picture here that is really important. Be really mindful that anything that you shared might be part of public domain, the internet, or the art history. So avoid sharing overly sensitive information. In this workflow for the LLM, it has instructions on this, but it's really up to you to be cautious and to be careful about what you are creating. The second thing that I already said is that leaving room for interpretation, not explaining everything, sometimes is the solution that what you are looking for. So this workflow exists thanks to into UX design community, and this workflow created for Bubble's creative tech community, which we started in February 2025. And if you like to create a memory AI art and want us to curate, let us know. There will be a submission form. I'm not sure if we are going to curate everything that is submitted because of many reasons, but let me know if you give it a try, and if you have specific questions about how to create some certain thing, I would love to help. Have a nice day. Tot ziens.